What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we had a request video to see how, well, technically, Warcraft 3 Reforged runs. But I bought the whole battle chest, so we're gonna see how all of them run. And so far, though, I've not been very impressed with Warcraft 3 Reforged. Even on my $2,000 plus little small form factor PC, we couldn't stay at a constant 60 everywhere. It dropped down into the 40s and 30s a couple times. Constant stutters, and I'm not seeing where the performance is going. The game acts like it's or like Cyberpunk 2, yet it's like an old game from like the 2000s. So, I don't know, I wish you could just, and maybe you can, but I would just get the original if it's still possible somehow. I think it'll run better. But we're still gonna do what the requester wanted, but we're gonna throw in the addition of playing the original Warcraft and Warcraft II Remastered. So, let's not waste any more time, and let's go get started.
Well, unfortunately, so far this whole video has just been a complete colossal fail. I have not been able to get OBS to work no matter what I do. So then I came in, oh well, it sucks, but I guess I'll just do it camera recorded. But now we're still limited to 60 FPS. I've tried DDUing it, reinstalling drivers. Now, I can't get Adrenaline software to open or even install. It just won't install. So I don't have Adrenaline software. I can't get it to install no matter what. So if there's something in there that's making it stuck to 60, it's stuck that way forever, unfortunately. So I guess we're just gonna have to make videos with this thing stuck at 60, or I'll leave it up to you guys. I can either make videos at 60 on this thing, or we can just stop making videos on it. I'm not doing that like a threatening, I'm just want your guys' honest opinion. But anyway, let's go hop into the game, and let's go see how it runs.
Sorrow, your task is simple enough that even the war chief feels that you are capable of it. Construct at least 6 farms so that we may keep our troops well fed and ready to do battle. Only a fool would leave his treasures unguarded, so you must also build the barracks for the defense of these farms.
Okay. Hey, look at that. It's not actually stuck to 60. We're getting horrible frame times, but we're not stuck to 60. Cool. Must have just been a menu thing. I could have sworn the rest of the computers were getting like 100 there. That's what got me all trying to fix this stuff, but maybe there was no issue. And yes, I know I could hit P and all that stuff, but then I'd have to sit here and really reach for it. So I'm just going to do most stuff with the mouse. Besides, I'm out of practice. I used to just use the keyboard commands for everything. I mean, when you fight against people online, you pretty much have to. And me and my friend Pat used to actually do that. Would take turns. I guess back then I wasn't as scared of people. Alright, and we need a farm immediately because we can't make any more people without it. Well, besides the weird frame times, this is running great. Cool. Alright, now you need to go up here and you need to get us some more money. Because I think, what do we need? Yeah, 400. Alright, now is this the one where he gives us 100 per time? Yeah, it looks like it. And there we go, we can make another peon. Alrighty. Let's just get some more, some wood. Alright though, I'd say this one works pretty good besides the wonky frame times, and that could have been just the lack of a muck switch. Sometimes that kind of nonsense can happen. or it might just hate OpenGL. But anyway, why don't we go see how the second game does. Alright, here's the settings for this one. There's not many, just window to full screen, and then you can do your UI scale, mini-map, you can turn tips on and off if you want. And that's pretty much that. So let's hop into the game and see if it limits the FPS there too, or if it's just a menu thing. Because it was just a menu thing for the first game. So I'm hoping it's that way for the second game too. Okay, yeah, we definitely are getting...
The Horde is preparing to launch an assault against the
more
mainland
than
of
60
Lordaeron.
FPS.
Orgrim Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish hordes and ruler of the Blackrock clan, has ordered you to establish a small outpost on Lordaeron's southern shores. To secure the Zul'Dare region as Doomhammer demands, you will need to construct a barracks and several farms to feed your troops. Your success may help us determine the extent of the pathetic human defenses and what resistance they can offer against our forces. Loktar. Ready to work. Zug zug.
Alright, is he gonna say job's done?
Work complete.
Nope, work complete.
Dabu.
Not enough gold. Yeah, let's get more people getting gold, then we will have more. Well, I'm glad not all games are limited to 60 FPS. I don't know what the heck was going on with that. But I was checking benchmarks and everything, and that, like, 3 mark was limited and all sorts of stuff. It was not good.
Zug zug. Ready to work. Swabu. Ready to work.
Alright though, I'd say that's probably good. Let's go move on to the problem child of the group. Warcraft 3 Reforged. Well, alright, I'm a little confused. I'm trying to use my new program here and I can't get it to work. Maybe it doesn't like DirectX 11 or something, but it worked fine on the Ally X, it worked fine on the small form factor PC. It seems to just hate AMD GPUs or something, like it refuses to show up as a GUI menu on them for some games. I don't get it. But I guess we're just gonna have to close it and use Afterburner. I didn't want to, but it is what it is. But we're gonna do 1080p, 300 hertz, everything on high, and we'll just see how it does. Hopefully it'll be playable, but it's been kind of a royal pain in the ass and run like kind of garbage on everything so far, so I'm not too excited here. But hey, maybe it will, you know, work out fine here. Let's go find out, shall we? Alright, well, here we are, and yep, just as I was expecting, runs like garbage.
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision.
So we'll get a little bit of footage here. We'll put everything on low too, but I don't think it's going to change anything. This game just seems to run like royal shit unless you have like a $2,000 computer, and even then it won't stay at 60. It'll stutter.
I'll play along.
It's just, this game was shit. Blizzard never should have made this. The original Warcraft 3 and its DLC, well, in this case it was called an expansion, were way better. 100%. There's no reason a computer like this should be playing this at 30 FPS right now,
Very
at 1080p.
good. The path to the next... Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it.
Now, I know it sounds like
This
I'm probably like
reflects areas
foaming
you
at
have
the mouth,
explored.
pissed off or anything. No, I'm really not. I'm just kind of more disappointed than anything. It's such a fun game, and they ruined it.
Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, War Chief. Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your troops, click on the attack button, and then click.
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the knoll camp.
For honor. Ndabu.
Good job. Notice that
Although, who
Thrall
knows,
gained a
maybe
level
it's
from
using the
experience
Vega
that he earned
graphics
in
or something.
combat.
Because it's
Only
sitting there using
heroes can
like
acquire
no
experience,
megahertz here.
allowing them to become incredibly powerful over time.
Wouldn't put it past it to do something like that.
A group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river. For Doomhammer.
Heroes gain a hero point whenever
But
they
I don't think
advance
we'd
in
be getting
level.
anywhere close to
These
what we're
points
getting.
can
We'd
be
probably be
used
getting
to
like 10
acquire new
FPS if that was the
abilities,
case.
or
So I
to
don't think
improve
that's what's going
previously
on.
learned ones. To spend Thrall's hero point, select him and click on the Hero Abilities button in the bottom right corner of your screen. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana.
Yes, it did.
Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning. Whenever you click on the Hero Abilities button, the bottom right corner of your screen changes to show what abilities can be learned. To spend Thrall's hero point and learn Chain Lightning, click on the Chain Lightning button in the bottom right corner of your screen. The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses. Yes. For honor. Ndabu. Yes. An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping. Ndabu.
Alright though, let's try toning the graphics down a little bit, shall we? Now let's try polar opposite. We'll try 1080p with everything on low or off. Unfortunately, that didn't really solve anything on the Fire Bat, but maybe it will here. This is still a little bit more powerful than the Fire Bat. And who knows, maybe it really isn't using the good GPU and it's using the integrated. In which case, we'll have to wait until I hook up to the external monitor to get the true FPS of what the game will get. Which is a little of a shame, but I went in and preemptively told it to use the high-performance GPU, but that doesn't always work, unfortunately. But anyway, let's go back into the game, and let's see how it does now.
What kind of nightmare was that?
Well, still can't stay at 60,
It
but
was
at least
not
it's
a
doing
nightmare,
somewhat
young
better.
war chief,
But
but a
horrible
vision.
frame times, and
Follow
still can't
me,
hit 60, so
and I will
I'm
reveal
still
what your
pretty,
future holds.
pretty not impressed, to say it in a nice way.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along. Lokriga no go. Yes.
Yep, still stuttery and garbage, though. Yep,
Very
still
good.
dropping down to the 30s,
The
like I
path-
thought.
Notice
It
how the
doesn't
black
matter.
area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored.
So yeah, so far I'm not impressed. We'll see what happens when we hook it up to the external monitor, though. Maybe it is just using the integrated, and that's why it's so bad.
Now that your
But
troops
lots of
are
other
ready,
systems have been this
Yourselves.
stuttery,
I
so
sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your troops, click on the attack.
This was only a scout, but the Gnoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the Gnoll camp.
Yes.
Good job. Notice that Thrall gained a level from the experience that he earned in combat. Only heroes can acquire experience, allowing them to become incredibly powerful over time.
War Chief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
Heroes gain a hero point whenever they advance in level. These points can be used to acquire new abilities or to improve previously learned ones. To spend Thrall's hero points, select him and click on the Hero Abilities button in the bottom right corner of your screen. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning. The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses. An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
And alright, with that, I'd say it's about time to go wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for this video. And just like on the rest of the systems, the first two games were fine. Well, you would hope so, with how old they are, but Warcraft 3 is pretty old too, and it still ran like absolute poop. Now, I don't know if it was using the integrated GPU. I preemptively went in and told it to use the high performance GPU, but that graphics setting stuff does not always work. Sometimes the computer still goes, nope, I want to use the integrated Vega, and I disable it, but that can screw up some stuff on your computer and make it run like garbage. So that's why I leave it on. Same thing with my Alienware. It has a muck switch, and I just leave it on, because if I don't, mine's super special. It turns a fan off and makes my shit get even hotter, as if it wasn't already hot enough. But anyway, back to the point. Seems like Warcraft 3 Reforged was just like a big money grab to play on people's nostalgia to me. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's a fact, but that's just what I think so far from playing it. It doesn't seem to run good on anything. The old game, I remember getting hundreds of FPS in that game, and that was on old settings. Like, hell, I think even my 8800, or what was it, 8800 GT that I used to play like Crisis with, that thing could get like 120 in this game maxed out at like 1200p, I think I used to play at the time. It was fine, so I don't get it. Now we've got this new game, and it's just like, nah, I can't even run on a pretty decently powerful mid-range laptop at this point. It should easily be able to run these games, no problem. But again, maybe it's because of the GPU, maybe it was using the wrong one, but still, it shouldn't be doing that in the first place, especially when you tell it not to, you know? But we're gonna still do this at 1440p as well, so then it has no choice. It can't use the Vega when I have it hooked directly into the 6800M. So then maybe we'll get the true FPS. Or if it does the exact same thing, we'll know, oh, nope, it must have been using it. It just sucks, you know? But anyway, long outro I know, but when things don't go well, I like to, you know, vent, explain what happened, and what have you. But if this is the best Blizzard can do, I am not impressed. Just putting that out there. And if this is as good as it's gonna be, I would definitely recommend to the person to never buy this game, ever, under any circumstance. But I'm still happy I got the other two games. But that's about it for this video. So we'll hop on over to the 1440p next. But I hope you guys still enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys, even though Warcraft 3 Reforged ran like dookie. But until the next video, peace out, guys.